I promised this video to you guys like 25 years ago, and I'm finally here. We are going to be making some DIY layered embellishments for Christmas, and I am going to show you an example right here. We already made the ornaments in a previous video, so if you have started making those, you can grab those, and we're just going to layer them up and make them super cute. So I have my blank canvases here already. You can see these are already like simple, so if you were making this all together one day, honestly, you could take an hour and make like 5 million. So let's go ahead and start with one of these bigger ornaments. And I always love using some gold thread down at the base. Now, I should probably start changing it up because I find that, you know, I'm always doing the same thing. But the reason I do that is because it makes DIY embellishments just so quick and easy, and I really don't have to think about it. So that's why I like it. So I usually just put a little bit of glue down here, and I'm going to be layering things on top of it, so that will help kind of hold it in place as well. Okay, now let's see. I usually like to add a second shape, so I already have some other shapes and little pieces and scraps cut out and put it in my little organizer here, so that also helps this process go by quick. I'm going to put my little snowflake on here. And next, let's see. I have probably been using these way too much, but I just love these little printables that I had. And so yeah, I'm going to use another just because I love it. I usually like to add some type of a word also. So let's go. Actually, I like that a lot. Okay. And if you guys want some tips and tricks on making layered embellishments, I do have a video that kind of gives you some guidelines for what you can follow to make this an easy and not overwhelming process. And I don't always follow the rules that I talk about in that video, but pretty close. Basically, I like to add different textures, different shapes. I like to add a word or a sentiment. So I feel like by following the guidelines that I mentioned in that video, it just makes it super quick and easy. Okay, and then I think, let's see. Oh, I like this one. And if you're wondering what I'm grabbing from, I just have a bunch of little pieces of die cuts and scraps and things next to me, so that helps. Okay, so I'm thinking I will put this little banner that says Santa's Little Helper. Whoops, and that's not quite, this glue actually takes a little while to dry, so I'm going to be careful and I'm going to trim the edges. Sorry for the shadows, guys. I'm like apologizing in all of my videos, I feel like. Okay, so there we go. I think that's adorable. Let's go ahead and make another. I think I'll use this one. I think that incorporating stamps is another nice thing to do. I would normally color this one in, but I'm not going to today just because I'm trying to make this quick for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to use a little heart. And instead of using gold thread for this one, I am going to try something different for a different texture. I have these little pieces of tulle and they're white. It's hard to see on camera, but you can see in real life and it just adds a little something. So I think I'll put that down for the very first layer. And I'm just gonna add a bunch of glue because I will be covering that up. Like so. And I'm going to add this little heart. Just a really nice basic shape. Like so. And then I will add our little reindeer guy. And before I glue that down, I'm just gonna get an idea of what else I want to add here. I like that, I think. And see, now you can't even tell that that's a heart, which is okay with me. So I think I'll just kind of go like that. And another little rule, or I guess a guideline to follow, is to not overthink what you are doing when you are making layered embellishments. Yeah, just kind of go with the flow. Don't think about it too much and just have fun with it. That's kind of what I like to do. Okay, so we'll go ahead and place him down right there. And then I want to add a little sentiment. And for this one, I think I'll add some stickers. Let me grab those. I'm not sure where these came from, but I got them from a D-stash. And this one says reindeer, that would be cute. They're super foiled. And I'll just go ahead and place that over like so. It's okay if you cover things up. It's still, I mean, I don't know, I think that looks okay. Okay, so there we go. Very cute. Now, let's do a little one right here. I like this size, definitely. And I am just going to start off by adding some smaller little pieces. That would be cute, but it's the same color, so I don't know if that really works. Okay, that would work. It says upon the housetop. I definitely think these smaller ones are a little harder to decorate just because you have to, you know, be using smaller pieces, and I feel like I don't have a ton. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is cute. It's a little, it's another vintage printable that I had, and it's little kittens. I like that a lot, but upon the rooftop won't really work. So, presents, or I have one that says special delivery. That would be cute, maybe, because, like, what if you were getting a little kitten for Christmas? Oh boy. Although, with the kitten I have, I don't really know that I want to be thinking about having any kittens. Okay, so I'm going to use gold thread again. And especially for these smaller ones, I think the gold thread really adds something. So I'm just going to put that down. Then I will place the little kittens on top. Kind of move the thread around. And I think I'll put the special delivery down on the bottom for this one. And I kind of forgot, I do like to top these off with like sequins or little jewels, and I haven't been doing that. This one has one on the little bow already. I'll give you a closer look here. Now it's a little too much gold thread, I think, so I'm just going to trim it and not worry if, there we go. I think that looks better. That was a little too much. So let's go ahead and go back to this one, and I'm going to just add a little bit of bling. And I have these little pink pearls that I think will look cute. I'll just add a couple here. I was gonna put it over here, but then it looks like the reindeer's pooping out pink pearls. That'd be funny. Maybe up here. There we go, yeah. Okay, so we have 3 done, you guys, and how long have I been filming? 6 minutes and we got 3 done. That's crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and do just a couple more just because they are so quick and easy. And we will use, actually, yeah, I'm going to use one of these pink plaid ones right here. And I have these stickers from Little Bee. They're very dimensional, and I think that will be awesome to add to this. But I want to add some type of another background for this. So I will go ahead and add a snowflake. And it definitely helps to have things already cut out and like have your scraps nearby. I mean, obviously that's kind of why it's just going so fast for me. Okay, so maybe, I don't know. Nah, don't really like that. See, sometimes I definitely feel like I get stuck. I'm feeling like I need something bigger on this one. Maybe I will use, oh, I like this ampersand. I don't know, guys, I'm just not feeling it here. Maybe okay, I like the gold here. Okay, and perhaps we just need a really big, yeah, okay. There we go. I would add gold thread to this one, but at the same time, I just don't want to fuss with it. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some glue to the back here. And for some reason, I just really like using the wet glue when I'm making DIY embellishments, just because I feel like it's quicker. It does take longer to dry, but yeah, I go through adhesive like crazy. There we go. Oh yeah, I like the ampersand with this sentiment too. It says cold weather fun. So it's kind of like cold weather and fun. It's funny, sometimes I feel like when I'm making DIY embellishments, I feel like they just turn out perfect sometimes. Like you weren't even planning it out and you're like, whoa, how did that work so great? I don't know. You guys, I bet you feel the same, right? I hope. Okay, so for that one, I want to use some enamel dots to finish it off, and I can't find my enamel dots. So, here we go. Found them. And I'm going to, I'll add some red because I haven't done too much red. There, I like this one. I feel like this is like a little cluster of all kinds of things. Okay. That one's super cute. So let's go ahead and just do one more, and maybe we can add stickers to, actually, you know what? I have this paper here that I love, and maybe we can cut out a little scene. That might be cute. Or just some little trees here. I'll cut out these trees. I kind of wanted to cut out some of the reindeer, but I think I'll probably end up covering this up. So, just going to do a really quick fussy cutting here. And if I weren't filming and trying to make this kind of quick, I would probably add some shimmer on top as well. I think that would be really fun. This one says presents. That would be cute to use on one of these, but upon the housetop, I don't know, guys. I'm having a hard time deciding here. Okay, so I have my Tim Holtz stickers, but I'm thinking for this one I'm going to add a little bit of ribbon underneath for the different texture. And I'm just going to go ahead and go like that for one of the sides. So we will glue that down first. And I think these embellishments would actually be super cute in scrapbooking. So I feel like you can do a lot with these embellishments. Ooh, you know what? They would also look really cute on some cards. I think I might have to make some cards out of these embellishments. Like, just really simple and easy, and you can make a ton at once. I love like mass producing cards. I really do. Okay, so now we have that, and I'll have to stick that down better. I have these snowflake enamel dots, and I'm actually going to take one and put it over the snowflake just to add a little interest. And then I will pick out a sticker. So let's see. We will go ahead and do Hello December. I like that. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it right over the trees like so. Okay, so there we go. That one's pretty big, but you know, you can keep these any size that you want, whatever is going to work best for your projects, because I definitely think these small ones are super cute. You just don't have as much room to work with them, but you know, there's still a lot you can do, really. You just have to, let's see, let's just do one more since I'm like talking about it. Okay, so we have one more here, and I love this little presents. And you know what? I have some stickers that are presents. That would be cute, so go ahead and use stickers for this one. And we'll do red. And I'm kind of wanting to add a different shape to this one as well. So we'll just do another little banner that will be underneath. Okay. Like so. And then I will add the present up here. And then we'll just add the little banner kind of over it. Gonna move that down just a bit. I kind of feel like I would like the sticker kind of going over, but that's okay. Definitely feel like I need something on the side here, so I'm just going to use a little pearl. And then I think we will be good to go. I think this one would actually look better. Oh, that looks weird. I think this one would look better with some of the gold thread underneath. Okay, there's that one. I moved the present in the middle. I definitely think this one would look better with some gold thread peeking out, but I was being kind of lazy. So there you go, guys. We made what, 6? We made 6 little layered embellishments in under 15 minutes. So I hope that you guys will be inspired and try some of these. They're super fun. And let me know what you will use these on, what projects you will use these on if you do make some. I would love to get some ideas from you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.